Guys, welcome to the Shay Speaks Life channel with those cards. Go get you a window. This will be a collective message, guys. Keep in mind that energy is fluid. This could have already happened in the past. This could be happening right now in the present or about to happen in the future. Take what applies and let the rest fly. You feel me? They said if it don't fit, then you must have quit. Okay, anyway, moving on. I've already asked that my ancestors and spirit team go ahead and return back to sender any black magic or any negative energy. It's in this way. And so it be Ashe, Ashe. Okay, just period. Let's see what's going on here. Because, I'm sitting up here looking like, okay. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday to all of my Taurus gang. Ooh, Taurus gang and friends. Now let the reading begin. Y'all. This is what I'm talking about. We in Taurus at the end of Taurus season, we had Scorpio full moon, right? You guys are expecting a new beginning. I feel like for a group of you guys have had to, go through some things and some delays, right? I really feel like for a group of you, things didn't pan out the way that you wanted them to or even expected them to, right? And this is all by design here. Okay. This was by design to teach you lessons here of having patience and actually learning those lessons so you don't repeat them, guys. So this is your gift here. You got a new beginning, boo. A new boo. Some of y'all could be pregnant. Some of y'all could be blending families. Okay, you in a whole new connection. And y'all look happy. So congratulations on that, right? This is going to be present energy or future energy depending on where you're at on the timeline. You can surely be expecting a new beginning because somebody who was in their ego, who you rejected, they know they fucked up. Yeah, got me fucked up. Okay? Yeah, they betrayed you. Deceit, backstabbed. Okay, they know they fucked up. The reason of why you're ushering in a new beginning of why you are even getting this gift here is because the person that you are dealing with, whether this be a situationship or the past relationship, they know they fucked up because they betrayed you. Okay, they either lied to you, manipulated you. Okay, I got getting played here as okay. Yeah, they betrayed you thinking they was playing you, lying to you, deceiving you, and you rejected that ass. Okay, and for a group of you, I feel like because this person was definitely egotistical here. Yeah, they allowed their ego to get in the way of y'all relationship. They allowed their ego to blind them from who you really were in their life here. This is why they know they fucked up by ego. Yeah, I feel like for a group of you, you shocked them. You hurt their ego because you wasn't in your feelings. In the feels, okay. I felt this on the ego. You bruised them. I feel like for a group of you, you were with somebody who was lower vibrational, who was very insecure about themselves. And also, they were used to dealing with lower vibrational feminines here that would be running behind them all the time, that would literally be chasing them, and you weren't finna chase no damn body. So you hurt their ego, right, by not being in your feelings, right? Yeah. You wasn't in your feels? Okay. You didn't stroke your ego here, Coletta. While they was trying to play you. See, I felt like for a group of you, they was trying to show out. And you rejected that. Okay. You was like, no, I don't know who you was dealing with before, but you not dealing with that person no more or something like that. Forces things on you. Yeah. They tried to force their way into getting what they wanted, and you rejected them, collective. As much as they tried to project onto you, they tried to triangulate you, have you in third party situations, or to make you feel insecure. Or it's like they forced their way of how they view life, right? And they lack spiritual maturity, I'm hearing. So because they lack spiritual maturity with you here, collective, and I feel like you're a spiritual being, they thought that they was playing you. Yeah, they was manipulating you, trying to control you. I feel like if you was in a relationship with this person would try, right, to manipulate you by using tactics, whether it be silent treatment, if you don't do what they want, or in the time that they want to, or these are the type of things that they would try to force on you. Like, they're. I felt like you guys had a different way of operating here, and your moral compass, I felt, was totally different here. And you rejected their idea, right, of their moral compass. So they decided to backstab you. Damn. Yeah, and you showed that you wasn't in your feelings. Whatever that they tried to do with force or next to in the fields in reverse, I felt like they tried to force their way onto you or to keep you kind of trapped into the type of relationship or situation here, and it just wasn't working. You wasn't attached how they thought you was. They thought they had, you know what I'm saying? They thought they had you like you was like, no. The fuck? Yeah. You couldn't trust them. This is why you rejected them, collective. You rejected them because you could not trust them. You knew that they were doing something sneaky behind underneath. They know they fucked up. Let's find out what they did. Look, moving on. Thank you. Next. Okay, that's what I'm saying. This is what you told them after in your fields. Let's see what's going on here. They thought they was playing you along here, collective, because you was just so sweet and so nice, and they ain't used to dealing with that. They ain't used to dealing with that type of energy here. Ooh. I said, what did they do to betray you? Get in the room. I felt like for a group of you, this person was sleeping around, third party situations, you know what I'm saying, getting rooms or something like that. Whether you knew about it or not, that's the deceit here. That's the backstab. Okay, what else here? This is how they know they fucked up. Some of them that was sleeping around getting rooms, wasting time. Damn. Group of you, this person, I felt like the way how they betrayed it, right, is that they wanted a new beginning with you. They wanted a relationship with you, but they really were wasting your damn time. I feel like for a group of you, they wanted. It's like they were living a double life. It's like they was wasting your time. They thought you was on that type of time. Look, toxic. Look, they're very toxic. Yeah. This person thought you was on that type of time, on demon time or something like that. This is the type of low vibrational energy that they used to dealing with. And when you told them who you were, they still took you for granted here. Yeah. They still tried to play you like you was a jump off, or trying to play you like you was on demon time, like you was out there or something like that, because they was too damn toxic. That's how they know they fucked up. They wasted your damn time here. And also for a group of you, they wasted time by sleeping around here, getting rooms with randoms. You rejected that notion here. Yeah. They was what else? They was toxic. That was total betrayal to you. They was getting rooms, sleeping around here, wasting your time, wanting to keep you blocked or held down to them or something like that. Like knowing that they didn't have, no good intentions with you here, collective. They thought they were going to try to keep you trapped. They wanted to keep you trapped due to their ego here. They thought that they could operate like how they've been operating with all the other little free for alls. And then they fucked around and found. Look, they thought that because look, impersonator over toxic. I feel like for a group of you, and you spiritual or whatever, this person so damn toxic, they were impersonating you. For a group of you, this person was duplicating your energies just so they can use you. They was trying to impersonate your energy here, but they were so damn toxic here. And then for another group of you here, this ex of yours, the ultimate betrayal is that they went and cheated on you. They slept around, got a room with someone who wants to be like you. So this is a third party who knows about you. They wanted to be like you, act like you, dress like you. So this person went to the ex of yours, this person you were dealing with. This is how they know they fucked up. They went to a damn impersonator. They had the real divine feminine. You mean to tell me they fumbled a real divine feminine for a damn imposter? An impersonator? A knockoff. Oh my God. Oh, no wonder they didn't fuck. You got me. They didn't betrayed you with a toxic ass with an imposter. Boy, they thought that grass was green on the other side and found out that shit was artificial and it was fake. They sitting up there sleeping around wasting time. But this one over here, this one want to be you. Damn. They couldn't handle the real thing, so they went to a knockoff, wasting time. Because they didn't want to change. They like to stay stuck in the same toxic ass cycle, lower vibrational cycle. They didn't like to change. And that damn impersonator wasn't requiring them to grow or change. Yeah. but you were. So they didn't want to change. They want to betray you and go to a knockoff. Reject it. That's what you did. You rejected their ass. Okay. Because they ain't had no class. Moving on still came out. What I say? Moving on. Thank you. Next. Woohoo. Yeah. You moved the hell on. Okay. You moved on and it got your new beginning. Since this person wanted to lie to you in your face, I felt like you knew your intuition here told you what this person was doing and you confronted this person. I feel like for a group of you, you actually asked this person if they was cheating on you, if they was sleeping back with their ex or something like that, and they lied to you straight in your damn face. Straight betrayed you. Straight betrayed you. Toxic. They had a way out, to be honest with you, eat too. And they still betrayed and lied to you because you was like, well, shit, it's going to be about over anyway. You might well tell the truth. They still want to act like, you know what I'm saying, wasting your damn time, don't want to change. Okay. Bet. Bet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, waste the time. I told you they lack emotional intelligence. I told you. I felt like they was wasting your time because they lacked emotional intelligence. You rejected that. They came under rejection and betrayal and wasting time. This person wasn't there wasting time because they was a damn kid and you was an adult. Imagine being in a relationship. This is what's so toxic about it, right? This how they know they fucked up. They try to project onto you their ignorance. They had to realize, damn, you were smarter than the average bear. Those scarcity tactics wasn't going to work here like they was working with them lower vibrational. I feel like this person dealt with a lot of younger women or younger feminines here that didn't know no better here, that lacked self-worth or you know what I'm saying, emotional intelligence just like them, so they can use them. They can overpower them with their little ego trips and their scarcity tactics to get what they want and force their way on. Like, that shit still did not work. Those scarcity tactics, is how they know they fucked up. Their ego got in the way. They didn't fled. They didn't went to the third party where they felt like they didn't have to do a lot of work. They were known as the intelligent one out of the pair. Look. Wow. Give me one more here. They let their ego get in the way. Yeah, I'm tired of the drama. Under ego impersonator. Yeah. You got tired. You was tired of their drama here. And I feel like for a group of you, they're tired of the drama as well of this impersonator. They tired of this impersonator now that they got what they wanted. Right. Then they figured out, damn, this not the real divine feminine. It's not the real empress. This is where their ego comes into play. That's hurt now. Like, oh my gosh, what did I do? You picked the fake one, Pooh. That's what happened? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You picked the fake one? Let's go to the tarot. No time for the fake ones. Just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got no time for the fake ones. Yeah, this person was immature. They lacked maturity here, spiritual maturity. They didn't have enough experience here in relationships here. This is why they lacked. I felt like they were so egotistical. They ain't been in no healthy relationship ever in their life. I feel like. So when you came along here, they were childish. They were like a kid. What I told you, page of commitment. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the lack of commitment. This person was childish. They still wanted to play around or something like that. They were greedy, lazy, wanted to procrastinate. Okay, they were procrastinating like a child in the relationship here. This is why you moved on here, collective. How you gonna be greedy and only give at a paid status here? Like, how that work? This is this person's ego here. They greedy and entitled, but then don't want to give nothing but a damn little pit. Like, there was some lessons that they were needing to learn here, guys. Okay, of how they treat people in relationships or something like that. That's the truth. Spirit say Ace of Swords. Yes. Yeah. Mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, sharp plan. I felt like for a group of you, this person needed to grow up. They needed a reality check. Yeah. They needed to learn from their failures here of going through dealing with relationships and choosing partners and people. It's like they weren't learning their damn here. They needed to go through this here, losing you in order to gain some type of maturity here, collective, to gain some insight, to learn the lessons of their decision. Yeah. Five of swords here in reverse. Having resentment. I felt like for a group of you, this person is getting a reality check of their toxicity here. They're realizing with the five of swords here in reverse, and this is what they, you know, they're realizing, ooh, clock they see to the six of pentacles here in reverse. They realizing where they fucked up at. Yeah. With breadcrumbing you. Yeah. This is where they know they fucked up. Using these, this is part of the scarcity tactics and toxic, baby. Yeah. This was this right here. They were using scarcity tactics, breadcrumbing you to get you to chase them. This is the toxic aspect of them. And then I felt like for a group of you, they were gossiping at one point to the damn third parties. Yeah. At one point in time, they were gossiping here. This is how they know they fucked up. They didn't fuck around and ran their mouth to the third party. Yo. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So this is how this person had to, you know, to get a sense of who you are, right? To impersonate your energy enough to keep this masculine here going their way here, okay? And to betray you. I felt like now they want to come back to make amends here. Now they want to come back to apologize here because they know that they strung you along. They know that it was a one-sided type of relationship. They know the betrayal that they did here. They want to come back now to give you some truth and clarity about what you already know. You already know that about this person, like, so it's over. Like, it's like, why do they want to come back and give you this truth now, collective? Taurus, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini could be significant here. Why is this relevant now? Why do they want to come back and tell you the truth now? Because they're not having no damn new beginnings. They ain't, nothing is coming out of the ground. Anything that they're trying to make, you know what I'm saying, create the goal to start new projects, the shit is just faltering here. They're not able to grow. They have lack of motivation. They have lack of passion here. They got a hell of a lot of delays. That's why they want to come back and talk to you now, because their life is being delayed due to them choosing this imposter. I'm like, what they got to do with you? It still ain't got nothing to do with you. This person is way down here. Ain't nothing moving in their life since they decided to betray you and breadcrumb you and not give you what you're worth, Empress, Divine Feminines. They want to play mind games. They want to do these scarcity tactics. I feel like they did a lot of gaslighting. You called them out on a lot of things and they gaslit you, try to make you feel like you was crazy. This is why they have no new beginnings. That's why nothing is happening right now in their life. Okay, yeah, because they tried to play you. That's how they know they fucked up, because ain't nothing happening in their life now. You didn't gossip and your name through the mud with old girl, with old boy, when you ain't had no business. Look, the magician, and you can't. Nothing is happening. Everything is delayed or stagnant in this person's life. They can't, boy, manifestation, poor planning, narcissism, boy, they didn't met their maker, or they didn't met their match or something like that. They chose somebody who was better suited for them at their level, that was just as egotistical as them. This is why they want to come back to clear the air with you. Okay. Because they didn't got betrayed and done like how they did you, Pooh. Oh, yeah. Now they want to come back because they didn't got did like how they did you. Ooh, clock it. They lack confidence. I feel like this person that they chose, Boy, you thought you gave them a ego death, a death to the ego, baby. Oh, oh, oh. This person they chose to deal with, baby, manipulate the hell out of them and make them feel insecure as hell. Like talk to them any kind of way. That part they wouldn't impersonate about you because you weren't talking like that to them. This person now wants to come back to clear the air with you because they dealing with all this karma, all this backfire that's happening in their life. They see you in a new beginning or a new cycle or something like that. They want to try to manifest. Look, death wanted to come out. Big Scorpio energy. Look, they want to manifest the new beginning and it ain't happening. Yeah. When they tried to manifest you back, that shit ain't work. Okay. I had end this beginnings, transformation. Yeah, you ended the cycle with them. And I feel like for a group of you, this how they know they fucked up. Cause now you played around, right? Whoever they wanted to play around with, now you stuck to deal with who you chose, and it ain't working out. This person, they're not able to grow anything together. They're not able to manifest anything together here. They have a lot of endings and beginnings here, transitioning here. Yeah. Wow. Anything that they try to start, like, and this person is so bored with this third party who they betrayed you for. They're so bored because this person was an impersonator, which means that they were only siphoning or living in your energy as long as you was attached to this damn masculine that you cut off, that you rejected. Remember? So they was basically shining through you as long as they could keep you in their energy here, and but they could manipulate them to treat you some type of way. Then it was all good. A King of Cups in reverse to the Lovers in reverse. I told you, y'all lifestyles do not align here. Your values, your morals. I feel like this person you were dealing with wanted to be a playboy. They didn't know what they wanted here. The King of Cups, very emotionally abusive. I told you, a straight gaslighter here, an emotional gaslighter, emotional abuser here with the King of Cups. Some of them too they give bad advice. Like the King of Cups in reverse, you be trying to listen to them and you be like, you don't make no sense. Why would I take this advice from you? You don't make any sense at all. Moodiness. This person was hot and cold. Okay. One day they'll wake up and won't be lovey dovey all up on you. And then the next day they'll be like running from you here. This person was unpredictable here. You put death here to that pattern here with them. You was like, that's not how we deal in relationships because you were too emotionally intelligent for this person again. It's coming out again. They lack self compassion. They're very moody. They don't love themselves. They don't know how to. They haven't done the work on themselves. Otherwise, they wouldn't have rejected you first, and you had to reject them for forever. Okay, you was like, oh, I'm gonna teach you. You wanna play these egotistical, childish ass games. And with the King of Cups, they unsure about themselves. They be having an identity crisis here. King of Cups in reverse. Some of them could be in down low, King of Cups in reverse. Normally they be having identity crisis. They don't know whether they want the same sex they may be attracted to or something like that. And that could have been the reason of why they rejected you here in a way to make you reject them forever here. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah. Disharmony, imbalance, misaligned values. Yeah. Bad decisions. This person is fear of commitment. So they sleep around like so they'll always keep one back in the chamber or keep the back door open on an X or something like that to bring them on in just in case when they get bored here. And the Ace of Wands, remember when they get bored with being with somebody for a while and then they want to go have sex with somebody else and all this. Keep it going here with this could be like somebody, this King of Cups might want to live a poly lifestyle or a polyamorous type of lifestyle here because they had fear of commitment. They don't want to make a decision here on being committed here. So they would breadcrumb somebody else and give to somebody else and just continue on that cycle until they met you and found out that that shit was not going to fly poo poo. You came to teach them this lesson here. This is why they want to come back to make things right, to clear the air here, because they getting their ass whooped. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Look, all they aces is really, other than the truth and the mental clarity that you have about the situation here, all they aces is coming up in reverse for them. They have repressed emotions. I'm telling you, they don't know who they are, really. They ain't done the work on themselves. Some of them be confused about who they want to be with because they don't love themselves. They have an emotional block here with the Ace of Cups here in reverse to the Lovers. And, yeah, this person may have wanted to live an unorthodox lifestyle. Like I said, a poly lifestyle or something like that, but also on the DL type. Like, yeah. And if you're going to be that way, just live your truth. But I feel like this person that you were dealing with, they really were confused about themselves because they ain't did the work. They have repressed emotions. They're blocked off emotionally here, so you couldn't get nothing but crumbs from their ass. Yeah. High Priestess, I told you. I already know. They poured out their cup of love to the damn High Priestess. Okay, you was too much for them. You seen right through them. You had sacred knowledge. You was there to help them get past this and close the cycle up or something like that. But instead, you closed the cycle on them. You were supposed to come into this King of Cups here live to help them close cycles out. And instead, they betrayed you and used you here, High Priestess. Okay. Yeah. They bad. Now they want to try to come back with the Page of Cups. Now you still want to come back as the damn page. Now you didn't fail from the damn King of Cups in reverse to a page. You started out as the Page of Pentacles. Now you look, death completed the cycle all the way back down to a page. Boy, gone. Anyway, y'all, I just wasted I felt like, look, this person needs to stay where the hell they are. If they come back, they're still going to be a damn page. I felt like at least when you was with them, you was building with them, you at least had them at a king status here. But they still was in reverse. So they still battle with insecurities about themselves. The lack of love or the lack of care of themselves here. Yeah. So it still didn't matter. They want to come back and give you a new offer here at a damn page. Have you lost your mind? You're dealing with a High Priestess, sir. A Divine Feminine here. And you're dealing with a high, like, are you all right? And then you don't know who you want to really be with. You want to sleep with this person and that person and want to have an open relation and have detachment and have no emotions. And like, you ain't got time for that. Person wants to come in, yeah, stalemate. You keep this person at a goddamn stalemate here now with the Four of Cups. They about to make me mad because I didn't went through this whole. I told you this person is still in devil energy here. They're very greedy. They're entitled. They're lazy. They don't want to put in the work to heal here, collective. They want you to do all the work. 444. I got the Four of Cups and then the Four of Pentacles came with a page. They're still going to be the same here. They're still disconnected here. They still ain't did the work. Still holding back. Still toxic as hell. Ain't did no work, but want to come back. Boy, go on, girl, stop. Go, because they finna make me mad. They about to make me mad. Man. This person ain't learned their damn lesson. Hold on. They ain't learned their lesson, collective. They have not learned clearly. Hold on, I was trying to get this deck out. The shadow work. Let me see what shadow work you had to do past this person. This the shadow work that they need to be doing to get on your level here, collective, because they still want to, after all of this, you ended a cycle with them. They was betraying you, using you, thought they was going to use you and abuse you and all this. Baby, please. You had to, look, you had to have, I have soul mirror. Others reflect your own relationship with yourself. Yeah, you had to have an open heart here. You had to have, you are now coming into a new beginning here with a healing union here because you had to take a look at yourself here after dealing with this person. Yeah. The inner cosmos, yeah, you had to go through deeper. You had to look in deeper, like within yourself here, to embrace the light first and acknowledge the dark. I felt like once you opened your heart and stayed open and receptive here, you also got to work on the trauma, right? Some of the things that were holding you back in your past here, collective. You had to go with some of y'all are like into astrology, you know what I'm saying? The more you're learning about the inner cosmos, you learn about the planets and the houses and all of that. It's helping you reflect the relationship that you have with yourself. It's starting to make sense. Some of you guys are starting to like get birth charts done and everything like that and getting readers, and you like, oh, yeah. And it's helping you do that reflection here. Yeah. With mental contest, it's helping you to give control and power back here, where at one point in time you had emotions that were blocked and repressed here with mental contest. After you started digging deeper, maybe going into the cosmos or learning more about astrology is helping you learn more about yourself and the relationship that you have with yourself and how you actually see yourself. And the strength isn't from winning here. You're realizing the struggles that you've had to go through mentally here with yourself and dealing in this past relationship here. This is the shadow work that you've had to do with yourself in order to empower yourself here, to take back control. And what you did, that's why you have a new beginning here. Yeah, give me one more. Yeah, you had to go in deeper, baby. This person was shallow. They weren't deep enough here. They were on the surface here. They were on the surface. And they felt a lot of shame and guilt. I felt like for a group of you here, you had to get over feeling shameful and guilt, like of the past decisions that you made. You had to realize that your mistakes do not define who you are. This is just a phase of your life here. Yeah. Some of y'all had to work through that. Feel shame and guilt without judgment. Mistakes do not define your worth. Having compassion and accept the things that you cannot change here and move forward. I felt like if this person that you were dealing with, if they would have accepted you here, collective, yeah, could have worked through. This is part of the work that they needed to do on themselves of shame and guilt and everything. I felt like for a group of you with the Lovers in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Ace, this person carried on shame and guilt of being either sexually abused or something like that in the past as a child or something like that. And this is the reason of why they may be confused about their sexuality or something like that, the choices and the decisions that they choose. I feel like for a group of you, this person that you were dealing with was hypersexual. This is why getting a room came out at the very beginning, because this person get around here a lot. And it's because they haven't processed here fully what happened to them as being young here. Yeah, they needed to go deeper within themselves here so they can relinquish control here, so they can empower themselves here. And this is what you had to learn with dealing with them. This is what you came to realize with dealing with this person here. You was there to help them, but they sat there and bit the hand that they done tried to feed their ass. Looks like you're living your best life with a new beginning here. So congratulations on that, dear. Till then, guys, that's going to do it for your reading. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below. Peace.